Referee, National Referee, Patlik Alan Castillo. Second referee, National Referee, Erlindo Eusebio. Now let's call on the starters of NU-ARCHIPELAGO Builders. Starting off with their team captain, number 20, Joseph Philip Belio. At number 12, Ruensmel Tagibolos. Number 16, Brian Haleco. At number 17, Leo Ordiales. At 21, Jan Abanilla. Number 24, Mac Bandola. Starting liberos number 15, Marco Maclang. Head coach is Coach Dante Alinsunuri. Presenting the starters of the Navigators, Iloilo. Starting off with their team captain, number 4, Jerome Cordez. At number 2, Dean De Pedro. Number 6, JM Apolinario. Number 13, Nas Guazma. Number 14, Rash Nursidik. At number 21, Jade Alex Disquitado. Starting libero is number 9, JM Espanso. Head coach is Coach Kenneth Panes. This is match number 8 between NU-ARCHIPELAGO Builders versus the Navigators Iloilo. May the best team win.
Here we go, your starters for NU-ARCHIPELAGO, the Builders. They have Belio, Caleco, Bandolo, Ordiales, Tagibolos, and Abanilla with Maclang as their libero. Sa kabilang banda naman for the Navigators, it's Cordes, Disquitado, Nursidik, Guaza, Apolinario, De Pedro, as Espanso. Their libero completes the cast. We're live on One Sports and One Sports Plus. If you have folks who are not at home watching TV, you can also catch us on the Smart Live Stream and on the Signal Play app. Napakarami pong paraan para manood ng inyong Spikers Turf 2023 Open Conference. Pwede nyo rin kaming samahan dito sa Paco Arena. Good crowd for a Sunday, Coach Ronnie,
correct.
here inside this volleyball venue.
We would be honored by your presence here at the Paco Arena. 3 of the players of the Archipelago Builders scored in double figures in that first loss. 3 of the starting 3 players in the starting unit para sa Iloilo also scored in twin digits as Iloilo knocks in the first point of this set.
Iloilo makakauna courtesy of Guaza. At quick touch doon sa gitna.
Guaza.
Result to a point for him, pero sinuli naman agad with a service error.
Total of 25 errors para sa Iloilo in that 3-set win laban sa Air Force. Guaza meanwhile had a total of 11 points. 4 block points, 1 service ace, and a total of 5 attack points for Guaza.
Ato sa Leco serving mula sa likod. And that will go out. Another point here for Iloilo. Good start sa kanilang mga atake.
And that's team captain Jerome Cordes knocking in the second point para sa Iloilo from Makati City. Only 22 years old. Very promising.
Good touch on the block, but they're not able to catch it. Kaya pupuntos din ang NU 2-all to start this match.
That was Mac Arvin Arvin Bandiola, who led the team in scoring with a total of 40 points built around a 12-31 clip. Also had 14 excellent receptions in 39 tries.
This is De Pedro, denied. Nasalo niya pa yung bola as NU takes the lead.
Ordiales, we highlighted earlier, multiple points at different facets of the game. Had 4 of NU's 10 blocks. Registers the first offensive block for NU as they post a 1-point lead here in the first set. Lalaki, no?
Oo. Itong Iloilo, kita mo naman, sinusubukan pumuntos but they're being denied at the net.
Leo, Priolo, Ordiales. And then you have Tagibolos. Also at 9 points. Twin Towers. Kinukwento ito ni Coach Dante sa akin dun sa nakalipas na Spikers Turf na parating na mga higanteng players.
Disquitado, blocked again. But this time it stays alive. Tapos mukhang may double contact kontra kay Jay Disquitado.
Good start para dito sa NU, who dropped that first set in their last loss, 25-18. Mahirap talaga maghabol. Mahirap pag ikaw ang susubok na maghabol.
Pero syempre, yung NU bumabangko na may mga natutunan silang bagay in the first game that they will get to use as Disquitado scores on the kill.
Perfect picture of the kind of hitter that Jay Disquitado is. 14 of 28, 14 attack points. Cut shot, brings down the defense. Kita mo naman yung tama dito kay John Abanilla ng National U.
Ganda ng palitan natin very early in this matchup. Good defense for the Navigators. They go to Cordes, but he hits it a little bit under.
Looking for a block touch ang Iloilo. Instead, it's a 3-point lead for National U. Captain Cordes misfiring in that last sequence.
Abanilla now serving for NU. Decent reception as this will not score for De Pedro. It is out of bounds.
De Pedro was one of the leading scorers for Iloilo in the PNBF Champions League last November. Right now has not scored yet after posting 5 points in their first win. 4-point lead for National U, their biggest so far.
Off to a good start. 7-3 as Cordes wanted to hammer it home pero he is sent up and ito naman mukhang double contact din sa pagitan naman ng NU.
Ito yung binabanggit ko na perfect avenue para sa ma-showcase yung mga manlalaro. Kumbaga mabata ka, mahatak ka on national TV against the top players in the country. The experience and the winning names already were part of the national team as well.
That will be wide for Gawaza.
And right now, Iloilo has more errors than points. As a result, they will fall behind by 4 points as we enter the first technical timeout.
8-4 po ang ating talaan. Check back with us here on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
Arena for the 2023 Spikers Turf Open Conference. My name is Mika Abisamis at napag-usapan nyo nga kanina, despite losing their first game, Coach Dante Alensunurin said na napaabot naman daw nila ito to 5 sets. Inexperience lang talaga ang naging problema. For first-timers in this kind of competition, they weren't so bad. This whole week though, they focused on training for their service errors and enforced errors. Napag-usapan din namin na although mga bata sila, he gives them the challenge of veterans at tinatanggap naman daw nila ito with respect. Pagdating naman sa confidence, he boosts them by saying, pag ginalingan daw nila dito, they get more opportunities in their collegiate stint. Carlo, Coach Ronnie.
Oh, that is a great motivation.
May incentive.
Oo. Ayusin mo dito, bigla. Next season ng UAAP, kasama ka na ng mga kuya mo.
Alam mo, bigyan kita ng primary example. Si Belio, biglang ipinasok nung napilay si Retamar doon sa finals against Signal.
Yeah.
And he played enough, well enough, to help his team win the title.
Look at that block, one-on-one. What a denial coming from Haleko.
Iloilo needed that. Gets their 6-point, cuts the lead to 6, or to 3 rather. Smart play. Smart play coming from Brian James Haleko was rejected earlier. 10 points for Haleko. 9 of 36. There's of attack points and also at 8 digs in that 5-set loss.
Coach Ronnie, these younger players ng NU, having the experience of going up against, syempre katraining nila yung mga nasa main team, di ba?
Nakita ko nga si Retamar
Oo
kanina.
nga, nanonood sa mga
kasabay.
the younger squad. As we will have a timeout at this stage. Look at this one more time. Oh, that was just too lax.
That is a 6'3 setter who is also a good attacker. If the situation calls for a timeout para sa Iloilo.
Sa basic na pattern natin.
Tingin na lang dito ka, tapos yung
Pwede naman sa dito.
tapos meron naman cross eh, yung open naman na-atras eh.
Receive muna tayo. Kailangan natin kunin ko yung git bago tayo makapalo. Receive muna.
Dahan-dahan lang natin, dahan-dahan lang. Para maganda yung set play natin. Dahan-dahan lang.
Abi! Go!
11-6 is the count as we pick things up after that timeout. And you looking good. Syempre for a young team, to be able to get a good start, napakalaking confidence booster niyan.
Yes, and of course, we're also referring to Iloilo as well. It was also a very young unit. Pero ngayon, NU with a blistering start, up 5 here in set 1.
Disquitado sent back. Good effort from Espanso. Disquitado, one more try. Now, it's a kill block.
NU, we mentioned earlier, had a total of 10 blocks. It was Cordes who had the most touches. But Coach Dante Linsinurin knows the quality of Disquitado. And that's the focal point sa kanilang net defense, which is to shut down and contain Jay Disquitado.
And this time around, though, Disquitado finds a way through.
Against a triple block.
Yeah, but I think alam ng NU kung saan manggagaling talaga yung opensa eh. Basang-basa nila eh.
Kita mo naman, hindi dinaan sa kaliwa, hindi dinaan sa gitna. Dinaan sa pinakakanan. The ability to adjust against the defense, very important for smart hitters.
NU, oh, De Pedro sends it up. Disquitado, one more try. Someone hit the net. It will be against NU.
Tagibulos, Aleco, and of course, Ordiales will have a very busy day trying to stay on Jay Disquitado's face all throughout this match.
Norsidic now serving. His team down by 4. Miscommunication on the reception. Guasa, isang palo pa. Ooh! Lucky break there for NU. Disquitado scores again.
Guaza putting a lot of pressure on the transition defense ng National U before eventually Jade Disquitado knocked in another point para dito sa Iloilo.
12-9. Iloilo competing better. After that timeout, they requested.
Good coverage.
Guaza sets it up. Disquitado. Yung
Grabe
palo niya
adjustment
pabalik
yun,
na. Fade away spike.
Pwede.
But this rally continues. Bello sets it up. Tuloy pa rin tayo dito. They go to the back row. And that's a net touch against NU.
This is a total of 4 straight points para dito sa Iloilo. Jade Disquitado, Guaza getting the job done para sa Iloilo, disallowing NU from posting an even larger lead. 2 points away ang Iloilo.
Kanina mukhang kakawala na yung NU, no, coach?
Tama yung timeout. 5 straight points.
Yeah. Well,
Sa
that will
5
not
straight
go
points
through.
na yan, 2 lamang sa 3 galing sa atake. The rest are errors coming from National U.
Coach Dante not calling a timeout just yet, allowing this younger team to sort it out themselves. That will be a service error. Masyadong malakas.
It's been a battle of scoring runs so far. As Rush Nursidik had 6 points for Iloilo against the Airmen, helped this comeback by Iloilo at the midpoint of set 1.
Aleco serving. De Pedro receiving. Oh, combination play, but I think he hit it under. Pero may tumama. It's a check ball scoring for Disquitado.
Once again, Guaza supplying the misdirection, and because he scored earlier, you have to defend him. Yan o, sumama yung isang block, isolated Disquitado, who scores against the single block.
Oh, look at that. A quick attack in the middle.
And that is what Joseph Bello can do in terms of also beating the defense of Iloilo. A tall setter with a nice back set to his middle hitter, and they stay ahead by 2 points.
Tagibolos delivering that last point, 14-12. Not working. Cross court, sent up by the libero. Guasa, tinulak na lang. Not great timing in that one. Oh, that's a mishit. That is unfortunate error coming from Bandola.
No adjustment from Bandola. It was an underhand set. Not coming from their playmaker. But that shot will not go over. Another error for National U. They had a total of 35 errors. That's equivalent to a set and another 5 points as Discotado sprays his serve way too long.
You see the coaching staff.
John Kenneth Panes, head coach para sa Iloilo versus Coach Dante Elinsunurin, who is also the head coach of Choco Mucho.
Oh, look at that. Look at that bomb from Guaza.
Guaza's a problem right now. Kanina si Discotado nung nababantayan nila, doon sila lumayo. But Guaza's emerged to be another problem. And when the blockers were not synchronized sa kanilang double block, na problema na sila.
Jump serve for Guaza.
Mahusay ito.
Running attack. Set up. Oh, pero masama na yung angulo, no? Hindi na may pagpatuloy. The second touch could not connect as it is 16-14. NU still ahead heading into the second technical timeout, but they only lead by 2, 16-14 against Iloilo. (16-14) after our second technical timeout. NU still ahead of Iloilo in this matchup. Pero kita mo in terms of talent level, halos magpapantay itong dalawang koponan, no? So we're expecting very tough matchups between everyone concerned.
I've seen these young players from Iloilo play already in the PNBF. Para sa National U, parang first national exposure to sa kanila. So something new. So in terms of veteran experience, mas lamang dyan ang Iloilo given na ang dami nilang nilarong mga laro dun sa PNBF Champions League. Interesting contrast. Very tall setter para dito sa National U. Apolinario, meanwhile, playmaker para dito sa Iloilo, who scores again, courtesy of De Pedro.
Had 5 points in their last game. Siyempre, hindi ka naman masyadong makakapuntos ng marami if you win by 3 sets.
From Bacolod City, itong si De Pedro.
Look at that pass. That was a beautiful setup from Bello.
USLS, University of St. Lasal in Bacolod. De Pedro also comes from Trinity Christian School, but NU still ahead by 2. As their ace playmaker, John Bello, was one of the tallest setters I've seen in the history of Philippine volleyball.
Yun talaga yung hilig ni Coach Dante Alensinurin, no? Si Retamar.
Si Retamar,
also, very tall. I mean, of course, for
Pero
the
si
Philippine
Bello
standards.
converted,
Yeah.
no? Laki.
We have a challenge here, officially.
Kung nakita mo pumalo sa Bello, alam mo, wing spiker talaga, natural position.
Muli po ang score natin 16-15 as we have a challenge officially if the ball is in or out. And it is called in.
Joseph Bello is only 19 years old.
Wow.
Lalaki pa to.
Pwede pa.
From
Pwede pa
UE
tumatal.
in high school. Tubong Mandaluyong, dating naglaro sa Santa Elena Nationals.
Which
Dami
is
ng
also
championship.
similar to this squad.
Season 82, high school champ o second runner-up, Spikers Turf champion. V-League Collegiate Conference champion din.
Ganda ng back set.
Uhusay sa Apolinario.
Yung talino naman ni Nur Siddiq, no? Pinabangga
Swipe.
na lang.
Yes.
Oo, pinabangga na lang.
Alanganin eh.
Yun,
Hindi
no?
mo mapalo cross court or down the line.
Wala ka ng angulo.
Losing the blocker to
Yeah.
score.
Just enough to send it out of bounds. 17-16. Magkadikit pa rin po ang ating talaan. Only a 1-point lead. Disquitado with the second ball. De Pedro with a miss hit.
He failed to control the spin on that ball, but he had the right idea, which was to push it deep to allow Jay Disquitado to get into his spot and form their defensive formation.
Dira niya na timingan talaga ng maganda. No? 16 for Iloilo, 18 para sa NU. Disquitado has been the target for the service. Running attack, well defended. Pero chance ball dito para sa Iloilo. Kanino sila pupunta? Disquitado. Again, nabantayan na naman. We go to the other side. A soft touch. Good effort by the libero. This rally continues. Hindi naaabutan. That was tremendous effort coming from NU.
In a battle of liberos na naig sa Espanso dun sa huling palitan. As Coach Dante Lincenurin talks to his defensive specialists and brings back his original libero inside once again.
No Siddiq serving. Not a good reception
Good save
there.
by Belio.
Coming from Jaleco. Disquitado sent back. From the back row this time, it gets through. But this rally will continue. Good touch from Guaza. Disquitado will fly.
Very spirited unit. And this team was down by 6. Chased down a 6-point deficit. And now equalizes at 18 late here in the first set.
You can see that the Navigators, Iloilo, starting to sense the momentum is turning into their favor. Not just yet, says NU.
Pamatay sunog.
Oh, I think they give it to Iloilo. No touch. I thought there was a touch on the block. Apparently. Teka lang.
Oh.
Teka lang.
This point goes to Iloilo. No challenge coming from Coach Dante.
Oh, it stands. The call says it will stay with Iloilo. Initially, pati yung NU, akala nila may touch dun sa block eh. But
Magsaserve na nga sila, di ba?
as you said, no challenge from Coach Dante. Iloilo now up by 1, 19-18. Bello, kanino pupunta? Great defense from Iloilo. One more try from the same spot. They score this time around. That was Abanilla getting through the blockers.
Janfred Abanilla, 3-point scorer, played in 2 of the 5 sets para sa National U sa 5-set loss nila.
Oh, dump.
Apolinario is really smart and quick as well. Look at that dump play. Good first ball by De Pedro.
Ang lambing nung haplos eh.
Saka,
Saktong-sakto yung bagsak eh.
Yung pihit, eksakto. May jump serve pa.
That is called out. No touch. According to our referees, as Coach Dante Alinsunurin will call a timeout. His team down 21-19. They were ahead for a majority of this first set.
Right.
Now they'll have to settle down and talk things over.
Hindi ko tinatanong kung malayo ang tinatanong ko ano yung nangyari sa ginagawa mo. Okay? Parang nakapalo ka, parang dead mo ka lang sa ginagawa mo eh. Meron tayo, squat 1921. Kung ako sa gagawin, di ba sabi ko, pag medyo alanganin, Diba? Kasagain natin, hindi kailangan parasuhin ng parasuhin. Diba? Okay, pasok mo lang, pwede tayo mag-rebound, pwede recycle ng play. Okay, nagkakaintindihan. Ilo lang gawin natin, hindi tayo pwede nagmamadali. Okay, one good receive lang. Then, set play tayo, hindi naka, layo-layo tayo. Ha? Sige, sige.
Let's go! Hey! Genders!
Palo ng palo. Speed lang muna.
Coach Dante Alinsunurin preaching patience to his
Straight to the
squad.
point. You cannot go for home run plays every time. Sabi nga niya, ipasok mo lang. Tapos, bawi sa transition. Pero hindi pwedeng tapon kasi ito, dalawa na kanilang hinahabol.
Nice play there. Pancake is a little bit too late for Iloilo.
Pero
As they get a point back off the timeout.
Another almost good libero play.
Yeah.
Maayos ang nilalaro ng mga liberos ng Iloilo, and that has been a huge difference sa kanilang comeback. Talking about Rick Adao and John Mark Espanso.
That was Abanilla scoring again. Kaya isa na lang yung lamang ng Iloilo. They locate Disquitado once again.
Some problems right now for NU's net defense na kanina excellent, ngayon non-existent. Eh, ang problema yung net defense sila hindi ganun katibay. This has hurt them. Rather yung floor defense hindi ganun katibay, kaya namomroblema sila.
Magbabalasan ng tao si Coach John Kenneth Panes.
37 digs in their previous loss compared to 41 para sa Vanguard.
Malaiba serving there. Pinalitan niya si Disquitado. That is out. No touch. Another point for Iloilo.
Bandola, Mac Arvin who had 15 points or 14 points. Was 12 of 31. But right now seems to be having a hard time getting that ball to land in.
How about a service error from Malaiba? He was brought in for that specific purpose. Pero nagkamali siya doon. So it will allow NU to inch closer, 23-21.
This was a 12-6 count earlier in favor of National U.
De Pedro going cross court. As they will go to Cordes. Ganda ng blocking naman. It is effective once again for NU.
NU's blocking, which gave them 10 blocks. Versus Vanguard coming alive. 2 straight points after a service error in an offensive block. They're back in the hunt.
Hindi talaga pwedeng masyadong matagal. Wala si Disquitado sa opensa.
Hindi talaga pwede. Pero alam mo, hindi makapag-set si Belio ng maayos dahil puro broken play nangyayari sa National U.
Yeah. Decent reception there as Guasa touches it to the other side.
Chance para sa National U.
And there they go. They get it and we're tied at 23.
After that timeout by Coach Dante, things have changed for the better. But Iloilo still not over the hump, and that's why they call timeout late in the set.
They led by 2 points, but that is now history. Yes, let's listen in.
Tatlo spikers natin sa harapan, no? Kailangan pangalagaan natin nga, okay?
Sa varieties tayo, taksado yung palo. Kailangan natin pasa.
Kailangan natin makuha yung point na to. Yeah! Okay? Ha? Go.
Pasa.
Paano pass?
Ano offense natin?
Labas.
Labas.
Pagpakikim sa kontres.
Ikaw sa harapan, okay?
Tara.
Kakain natin.
Renabi, go!
Next team to score a point will be on the hill. And that is why you can hear yung kagustuhan ng coaching staff ng Iloilo na kanila yung susunod. As it will be Abanilla serving for NU.
Crucial reception para sa Iloilo.
Oh, that's a tough mistake. At the worst possible time.
Perfect timeout called by Iloilo. Suddenly it's set point for Iloilo. The Navigators of Iloilo.
Sometimes icing the server works.
Most of the time it does, really, no?
Guaza serving for the set, a jump serve. What a dig coming from Disquitado. Chance ball though for NU. They go right back to it. Soft touch this time. Nabantayan. Guaza sends it up. Cordes Just sends it across. Buhay pa to, De Pedro. With the second ball, Cordes. Still dug up. Cross court. What's the call? Is it a net violation against NU, which will give the first set to Iloilo? Well, I think, well, if you have a challenge, use it at this stage because Coach Dante Alinsunuri wants another look at that last net touch.
Former national player who played together with Jesse Lopez for the national team. One of the winningest coaches right now in the country, who led the team to a silver medal finish in the 2019 edition of the Southeast Asian Games.
And this is the first time that we're having a challenge system sa ating Spikers turf.
Yep.
Of course, it's a huge development for the development of our players, our coaches, our league.
A good training ground as when you play in the international competitions, regular talaga yan na may challenge or review.
Set point na kasi, so it's very crucial. As we are waiting, official decision, the net touch. There it is.
If that's the case, ibig sabihin
Wait. Yeah, it's a no. So wait lang, ha? Teka, we will clear it up with our officials. Kasi yes or no is about the net touch. So if it's a yes,
set is done.
Oo. Ito, pinag-uusapan pa ng ating mga officials. So, napakaganda ng challenge na kami from Coach Dante Alinsunuri at this stage. Hmm. 24-23 pa rin po ang ating score as of the moment. As we're taking another look at it. Yung talon, tapos dun sa landing dumaplis dun sa net. And the first set is, I think, officially all over. It's 25-23 in favor of Iloilo, coming from behind to steal this one against NU. We'll be back for the second set of what should be a very interesting encounter between these two squads. So the score is 25 to 23 in favor of Iloilo, the Navigators. 25-23 in the opening set. It was a close one with NU being ahead, enjoying the lead for much of that first set. As we see the exchanges, yung blocking, as you said, Coach Ronnie, it was crucial for NU to stay ahead, at least in the early goings.
Well, top of mind for them is to contain the scoring explosion of Jay Discotado, which they did. Blocks, offensive blocks, and eventually they were in a very good scoring run to post a 6-point lead. Ang problema, too many errors, multiple and consecutive hurt their chances to preserve a lead. And after a timeout was called earlier ng the Navigators, nag-iba na yung tema ng laban. Look at the attack points of NU. Only 8. That's plus 6 para sa Navigators. Pero kung titignan mo, yung palo, yung lakas na binibigay ni NU, akala mo puro pasok di ba? Majority of their errors came from attack errors. At ang masakit, yung blocks nila na napakaraming putos ang binigay sa kanila ng maaga, naglaho sa bandang dulo. At yun ang dahilan kung bakit nakabawi, nakatabla ang Navigators at nakuha yung unang set kahit halos lamang ang NU ng kalahati ng unang set.
Coach Ronnie, na-explain na sa atin yung initial, I think, miscommunication dun sa resulta ng huling tawag.
Ang china-challenge kasi nung una ay yung net touch ng Iloilo.
Yeah, so we were looking kung may isa bang player from Iloilo who touched the net.
So
that will give the point to NU.
When they reversed it, at yung challenge was, may net touch ba ang NU?
Sila, yep.
Yes, the answer is yes.
So again, tulad po ng mga coaches at mga players na nag-a-adjust pa rin sa ating challenges din. Siyempre tayo rin, ang ating technical officials din.
And that's why hindi mo pwedeng pangunahan. All you have to do is wait and check the final decision based on the video against the contested call.
Yep, but it will only make our league better, diba? Kaya natin pinagdadaanan
and our players more ready for international competition.
Sure.
And just like in their previous match, NU drops the first set. At para naman dito sa Iloilo, was won 4 straight sets dating back to that 3-set win laban sa Air Force. Confidence continues to build for the J. Descotado led unit.
And here we go with the second set.
Kala mo iwanan na ng NU.
Oo It had that feeling midway through the first set.
Pero na hindi mo nga ma-utilize si Bello dahil puro broken play. Kung sino-sino yung nag-up ng bola sa National University. Let's see if Maclang and Hernandez will also be able to increase their level of efficiency compared to how Espanso and Adao was able to produce para sa Iloilo.
First serve is from Bello and an immediate kill coming from Goaza.
And we have to give where credit is due. Goaza was key to that rally and to that first set win para dito sa Iloilo.
Siya rin yung unang pumuntos in our first set.
4 blocks, 1 service ace, 5 attack points, but a service miscue para kay Discotado gives NU its first point here in set 2.
Haleko naman will be serving for NU. So Volley Builders hoping to bounce back, pick up a win here in the second set. Level the count at 1 apiece as De Pedro is slowed down by the blockers. Bello to Bandola, goes cross court, but dug up. Discotado from the back row. Oh, butas yung depensa. Walang floor coverage doon. Ang Iloilo.
And you will keep its discipline in terms of guarding Discotado. Almost certain minimum is double block. Constantly triple block versus Discotado.
Bait anyone else to beat them. It's a good opportunity for Iloilo. They go to that touch. It will not work out. It's outside. Kontra kay Cortez.
That set went too long as Cortez tried to adjust in mid-air pero nawala na ng enough space. They fall behind by 2 points. Another good start para sa National U.
Friendly touch of the tape. But this stays alive. Chance ball though for NU. Oh! Puntos na daw para sa NU. According to our line judge.
3-point run para sa National U. After the first point was taken by Guaza. 4 straight na pala to. Para sa NU.
De Pedro, tough angle. Pero
Catch up.
nahampas niya pa rin. Bandola, susubok. De Pedro, slow down by the blockers. They go to that quick. And it's effective for Tagibolos once again.
Tagibolos, 9-point output in the first defeat. Tagibolos, parang unang touch si Tagibolos ito eh. Tama, no?
In the set?
In the match.
Oh, he was able to score earlier.
Score na ba? Laki.
Oh, look at that. A hammer coming from Iloilo.
That's from the captain, Jerome Cordes. 15 points for Cordes on a 14 of 30 hitting clip.
5-2, a 3-point lead for NU. Fena Guaza now serving for his squad. That was a great reception, leading to that perfect opportunity to score, and Bandola will get it. Yan ang value ng magandang first ball.
At yan ang value dapat talaga ng libero pag sa'yo dinala. Mahatid mo ng maayos kay Bello para maka-atake ng mas maganda ang National U. That's against a single block. 4.8 for National U. Reminiscent of that first set surge.
Malalim yung first ball eh. Hahabulin pa sana nitong si Apolinario, but even a setter as talented as he is could not even send it up properly. Kaya nabitin yung palo. Tagibolos ang serving. Apolinario goes to their captain once again.
1 of 2 for Cordes. 3 in the set for Iloilo. Grabe yung tangkad itong sa Tagibolos. Towering, you know?
Another good first ball. But the set was a little bit off. Polinario. Cordes once again. Oh, there's a net touch against NU. And here we go with Iloilo. Kahit naiwan kanina. Ito na, bumabalik.
Tagibolos is 6'5". Orjales is 6'5". Apolinario is not 6'5".
5'6"?
5'7" dito ha. That's not over.
Oh, I
Pero no
thought it wasn't
contest.
over.
No contest.
I think that would be a break for NU as Bandola scores off the block.
Nobody reacted para sa Iloilo. And Bandola kept playing. Bandola had some problems with assist attack accuracy sa ating unang set. And we reached the first technical timeout. Wala pa rin nag-react. Pero tayo magre-react dahil yan ay pag-abot sa ating unang technical timeout.
Huwag kayo magmadali. Taas ang isang...
Spikers Turf Open Conference. My name is Mika Abisamis. Now, Nastin Guaza talked about his converted role to a middle blocker. Kung siya daw ang tatanungin, para daw sa height niya, he would have more opportunities as an outside hitter. But he is learning a lot from this new role, one of which is not being too confident that he is in control. He must still be smart about his decisions. And speaking of smart, this guy was a flying school student. He did some ground training as a pilot. And he is also, at present, a web developer. Umuulan ng talents. Ito si Guaza, Carlo, Coach Ronnie.
Pengi naman konti.
Makausap na after the match. Baka pwedeng pag-usapan ng startup.
Tapos, di ba, napakahusay din na volleyball player. Hoping to see more of him moving forward, of course. Along with the rest of his squad. Ganda sana yung dive, pero kinapos na rin for Iloilo as NU regains that 4-point lead, 9-5.
Deflected by Nur Siddiq, but Apolinario could not get that ball up in play. 4-point lead, National U.
Mandola with a good serve. Blockers are there, tapos tumama pa kay Disquitado, so a point for NU.
Constant triple block. 4 blocks para sa National U sa ating unang set. Sa kabuang 23 points nila.
NU and their big strong boys in the middle. Kaya lang, kinapos ng konti. Nang taas yung serve ni Mandola, giving the point back to Iloilo.
Tignan natin ang opensa ng National U. They had a total of 37 spike points spread over 5 sets.
Aleco is able to score here. So NU keeping Iloilo at bay. Pa isa-isa lang yung naipupuntos.
Yes. 10-point scorer Aleco was 9 of 36. A 25% hitter in their first loss. Also had 4 blocks for them. Or rather, that was Orjales who had 4 blocks for National U.
Oh! Hesitation between those two players. But Bandola rescues the play. Tinapik na lang ni Guaza, and it somehow works out.
Very difficult for a 6'5" player to dive and stay that low. Guaza, very smart placement once again, just over the blockers.
They go from the back row. That's out. No touch. But like what they did in the first set, hindi nagpapaiwan. Itong Iloilo, they will stay within striking distance and then find that one big run to turn it around.
No pressure in Iloilo. Defending champion ng National U. Mas kinasabihin mong different roster ito para sa Bulldogs.
Oh, look at that! A hammer once again from Disquitado.
Cut shot coming from Jay Discotado, only 19 years old. So much talent. Look at Apolinario once again. High percentage set. Guaza with the misdirection. Lead down to 2 for National U.
Good defense for Iloilo as De Pedro won't score just yet, pero ito on the second try.
And that's why Guaza is in that position. Quickness, vertical, and smart plays. Look at the save, and then the reaction time by Guaza before the defense is able to recover and get to their spots.
Now looking for the tie is Iloilo. Aleco pushes it, Guaza sends it up. Disquitado, off na yung angle. Pinilit pa rin hampasin, kaya it will be an attacking error against them.
Pati yung mga reaction na Disquitado, batang-bata. You know? Simpleng-simple. From the Santa Rosa City Lions previously. Tama, no?
Yep. Siya yung tina-target dito. As Guaza is able to get through the blockers. And the rally stays alive. Disquitado sends it up. And De Pedro sends it across. How about Apolinario with those 2 nice digs?
Galing dumepensa ng blue shirts eh.
And then this Kitano powers it through.
2 broken plays, but the floor defense enabled them to counter in transition, and this Quetada, one of the best transition players. Apollinario once again. His thumbprint all over that last point as Iloilo threatens once again, as we see Doromal of National U making his first entry.
Papalitan si Haleko. As Coach Dante Alinsunurin wants to change things up a bit.
Doromal did not play in that 5-set loss of NU the last time out.
Another chance to tie.
19 years old lang pala to.
Look at that. One-man block from Guaza ties the count at 12.
Very few players stands at least 6 feet dito sa Iloilo. Ang liliit eh.
Oy, pero lumilipad, Coach Ronnie.
Hindi, parang human eraser ito eh.
He might be our smallest middle blocker in this entire league.
Yes, and they also have one of the smallest setters.
Disquitado sends it up. Apolinario binigay kay De Pedro. Off the blockers and out. Again, this team will rally. Hindi dahil nalamangan mo ng 4-5 tapos na yung set.
Hindi kasi ano eh. Cool na cool sila maglaro. Sabi nga natin, no pressure eh.
Disquitado still serving a sharp one. Back row. Polinario kanino pumunta. Babalik kay De Pedro. Off speed. Sent up. Look at that dive from the libero. Back row. Scores again.
It's not the net defense that's working well for them. It's their floor defense.
Yeah.
And then the transition plays anchored on Disquitado. And of course, ang kanilang middle blocker na talentado at masipag na si Guaza. Guaza.
Ooh, that's a service ace.
Tentative reception from Doromal.
Kakapasok lang kasi hindi pa siguro nakakapagpainit itong si Doromal.
Mahirap talaga. Did not play in their first match.
Pero hindi malakas yung serve, no? It was not a power serve by any means coming from Disquitado.
Pero dinala sa kanya eh.
Almost another ace. And this will be a miss hit. Oh, no. There's a touch called. A touch was called. Yung mga players on the floor asking their side to challenge. But the officials, yung coaching staff nila will decide not to at this point.
Tiga UCCL pala itong si Guaza from PCU Dasmariñas.
And there it is. De Pedro will send us into our second technical timeout with his squad. Iloilo, the Navigators, up 16-13. They will be gunning for a 2-0 lead when we come back here on One Sports and One Sports Plus. Mula po dito sa Paco Arena. As you can see, the fans who joined us. For all of you joining us on your screens right now, we thank you for your attention. May it be on One Sports.
And your time, of course.
Yep.
Do join us here.
Signal Play or on the Smart Live Stream. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta. This is your 2023 Spikers Turf Open Conference. Carlo Pamintuan and Coach Ronnie Magsanok on the call. That is a service error. Mula kay Guaza, allowing NU to pull a little bit closer.
27-year-old Efana Nastin Guaza. Part of the Mythical Six of the UCCL and a bronze medal recipient sa NCAA Beach Volleyball. So, grabe ah.
So
Parang
aside
si
from
Ronron Abdilia.
aside from web development at saka pagiging piloto nakapag beach volleyball pa pala siya.
Iba.
Oh, ganda nung dive mula kay De Pedro. Chance to score here and they will get it.
Again, when you talk about these two teams, you just take a look at the outside looking in, on surface level. Parang hindi matatalo ang National U di ba?
Oh, another service ace.
And Coach Dante Alensunurin will call a timeout because that is unacceptable for him. After dropping the first set and leading once again by 5 here in set 2. Second time this has happened. Very simple service, yet it turned out to be a service ace.
Sabihan mo siya, kung hindi mo kukunin, magsabi kayo, magsalita kayo ha. Communication. Ngayon pre, ang block kasi natin, lagi natin sa taas kinukuha. Ibaba nyo lang yung kamay nyo. Halos, hindi nga tumataas sa net. Kasi mo, sumabit na sa net sa taas yung pa rin kinukuha yung bola. Okay, nagkakaintindihan? Okay, relax lang. Importante, penetrate. Transition tayo. Medyo, lagi lang tayong open, tsaka di ba? Wala naman tayo problema. Meron ka dito gumamit ka. Pero hindi naman yung lagi lang tayo pag sabi lang sa'yo. Okay, ha? Sige ha. Sige.
Mapasa ako.
Again, NU, this is their younger squad dahil po yung kanilang mga veterano naglalaro kasalukuyan paparating na UAAP tournament, and those are two of them. Itong si Joshua Retamar tsaka si Mike Budin.
Micaelo Budin.
Yep.
They also have Kenry
Malinis,
and of course Nico Almendras. Si Obed mukha ba kaya nasan na?
Wala na ba sa kanila?
Hinahanap ko nga eh. Baka nandun pa.
NU scoring off the touch.
They needed that. Yung maayos ang transition defense, nakakapalo naman eh.
Oh, they did not need that. They worked so hard for the point, tapos ibabalik mo lang ng ganun-ganun. Napakasakit yan, Coach Ronnie.
Kaya magpapalit na ng tao. Abdul Floresca coming in for Bello. And Abanilla, I believe.
Yeah.
Right.
So just a different look, different feel for Coach Dante Alinsunurin, just to change things up as his team now down by 5 here in the second set.
Abdul played in 3.5 sets, scored 6 points. Floresca also did not see action in their last match.
Nandun na naman yung blocking. Chance ball for Iloilo. Cordes did not score just yet.
Oh my.
Mali yung timing dun sa setup. This rally will continue. And a point, a much needed one for NU.
I saw the reaction of Coach Dante when that turned to a broken play. Mabuti na lang in transition. Orjales using full extension of that 6'5" reach.
Iba na ang
and
matangkad.
probably a 7-foot wingspan.
Oh, look at that angle for Nur Siddiq.
Ang galing din ni Apolinario talagang magbigay eh. That's a diagonal bullet delivered by Nur Siddiq. Look at that back set.
Sakto yung bigay.
Kasi normally, double block ang minimum, di ba? Ito, na-isolate
Wala
bigla si
na,
Nur Siddiq.
oo. Kumalas yung depensa. Back to a 5-point lead.
What a serve.
Oh, look at that. Look at that defense from Iloilo.
So yung secondary setter ng National U, matangkad din. Si Edgar Christian Louis Floresca. Lalaki, no?
And Abdul was denied there.
Yep.
Now a 6-point lead.
A late entry in this set, itong si Abdul.
Doromal. Umere. Yun sa kabilang banda to try and get themselves back into this matchup.
First point in the Spikers turf for Doromal. Only 19 years old from Tandag City.
5-point game here in the second set. From the back row, that's good. That hits the line.
Napakahusay din itong si Cordes.
Yeah.
Matindi.
Ganda yung porsyento, no, nitong si
saka
Cortez.
Go-to player din ng Iloilo. 14 of 30.
Cortez, of course, their team captain. Sobra yan. Little too long for Apolinario.
The 21-year-old Apolinario. From Cavite. Aba. Si Nursidik naman si Abdurasad Nursidik galing ding Tawi-Tawi.
So hotbed pala ng volleyball yung Tawi-Tawi, no?
Diskitado, of course, Laguna. High school lang to nung nakita natin.
Batang-bata, no?
Yung problema dating mga high school, ngayon, professional players na. Si Mika lang ang evergreen
De Pedro. Oh, great effort there coming from the libero. Pero isa pang pagkakataon for Iloilo. De Pedro once again, tinulak niya palabas. That's outside, no touch. Another point for NU.
Will NU be able to overturn this deficit?
So Iloilo, Coach John Kenneth Panes will call a timeout. Steam up by 4.
Last 2 points lang tayo, okay? Huwag nyo na babaan yung ano nyo, intensity yung bababa noon. Tapos ibibigay pa natin. Okay, andyan na tayo
Hindi natin madali yung tapos.
Andyan na tayo malapit na tayo, tapos bababa pa tayo. Okay? Ulit, sino sarapan? Sino sarapan? Tatlo? Tatlo spikers. Ganun ba rin wala? Gandaan nyo lang receive. Okay, gandaan nyo lang receive. Okay? Receive mabuti ha, okay? Sino ma-receive? Ikaw? Ikaw lang. Sige.
Isang magandang receive. Yan ang kailangan ng The Navigators as they try to inch closer to building a 2-0 lead against NU here in their head-to-head matchup. NU hoping for a bounce-back win. Ang Iloilo naman looking for their second straight victory. Kapisikalan dun. Yung magkakampi.
Foul.
At least buhay pa rin. Oh, they score!
Did you see that?
Wow!
Diskatado, pambira ang vertical. Pero si Kwasa umangat pa. Look at this sequence once again. Ayan na
Dun sa zenith, no? Nung talon.
And he's barely 5'10". And just like that, this is 5 set points sa hawak dito ng Iloilo.
And you looking to stay alive here in this set. Ayun na, pinuntahan na yung gitna as Taquibolos gets another good touch.
Taquibolos looking to keep his team alive. Trying to stay afloat.
Yan yung pwedeng pagkunan ng opensa ng NU.
Kung makakarating yung bola kay Bello. Yung middle hitters, di ba?
Oh, this will be out. That is a tough way to lose this second set. It is 25-20 in favor of Iloilo as they take it. 2-0 advantage for them now. And the third set will be coming up when we come back. The Navigators Iloilo have not yet lost a set in their stint here in your 2023
Tama ka.
Spikers Turf Open Conference. They won it 3-0 against the Philippine Air Force, and now they lead it 2-0 against NU.
If in the first set, pwede mong sabihin, self-inflicted yung pagkatalo ng NU, dito hindi. Kinuha talaga ito ng Iloilo, buong buo. Atake, depensa, and the leadership of Apolinario, and the steady presence once again of the defensive specialists na si Espanso at Adao. And as a result, it was a commanding win para sa team ng Iloilo. And the score will not tell you the perfect illustration of how this set went. Better offense once again for them. Even if they committed more errors, look at the number of blocks. Mas marami pa sila sa mga higante ng National U. And that speaks of double effort that they exerted once again to deflate whatever aspirations the fast-starting National U had to tie this match at one set apiece.
Parang yun lahat ng tatlong blocks kay Guaza lahat no, Coach?
Pag may nakakuwang iba, magtataka
for
ako.
the Navigators. As we resume action here in your third set. Muli po, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Carlo Pamintuan and Coach Ronnie Magsanok on the call. Yes, Mika Abesamis is our courtside reporter. This is the second game of your doubleheader here in your Spikers Turf Open Conference. Kanina po, another tough loss for the Philippine Air Force as they lost to Imus ITP. Straight sets, at yun din yung balak gawin. Yun din yung planong i-accomplish ng kupunan ng Iloilo here in the third set. But they will have to figure out how to stop that middle from staying effective for NU. In the first two sets, it was Guaza who scored the first point, but now it's NU's turn to open the set with the score. As De Pedro quickly gets it back. Baon na baon yung palo mula kay De Pedro. Tremendous athletes all around. Kahit na hindi katangkaran, no, itong Iloilo the Navigators, they can sky. Of course, led by this player who has been outstanding. But he will commit a mistake, service error in this particular try. 2-1 in favor of NU. Problem with NU is kahit na buo sila ng kalamangan, even if they're able to build a lead, there's no panic on the side of Iloilo. Kaya mabilis na nakakabalik, mabilis na nabubura yung lamang ng NU. And when push comes to shove, at the most crucial junction of the matchup, they have been the steadier squad, as this was touched by the defense before it rolled out of bounds in favor of Iloilo. Guaza with the jump serve. Oh, sobra yung set ni Bello as he apologizes to the coaching staff for that mistake. Joshua Retamar, one of the viewers dito inside the Paco Arena, I'm sure kung pwede lang magbihis, kung pwede lang tulungan ang kanyang kupunan, he'll do it. But of course, as a part of the NU men's volleyball team, we'll be able to do it here in Spikers Turf. Good touch on the block, slowing down that attack. Nabalik kay De Pedro, that's a double touch. Unfortunately for Disquitado, inagaw niya pa eh. He wanted to set it up himself. Ends up committing his second double touch mistake of the ball game. Three all is the count. As Nur Sidik gets it through, pero nasungkit pa ng NU. There's a joust at the net. As this rally will continue. Disquitado with the underhand. Cordes. Oh, they say there was a touch on the block. Hihingi ng challenge on the block touch ang coaching staff ng NU. So this is officially a challenge. Tingnan natin kung nahawakan ba. ng NU before that ball went out of bounds.
Iloilo in the return play knocks in their 5th point courtesy of Nur Siddiq, was also played stellar para dito sa Iloilo.
5-4 now is the count. Very early here in your third set. Muli po, lamang ng dalawang sets ang Iloilo D Navigators. Tatabla ang NU 5-all here in the third.
Tignan natin ang husay dito ng National U kung hindi sila lamang. Kung dikit lang.
They've been able to build leads in the first 2 sets only to lose them. Oh, great effort. Oh, dun sa depensa nasayang naman of yung palo. Itong si De Pedro.
Miscue coming from De Pedro when all he needed to do was get that ball across. Instead, NU now ahead by 1.
In the first 2 sets, pumasok tayo ng first technical timeout with NU ahead.
8-3. Doon sa nakalipas.
Desquitado with the off-speed. Nabantayan. Mahirap na atake. Just send across as now Desquitado gets that point back.
Iba na yung kumpiyansa ni Desquitado.
Oo.
Take a look at his numbers so far. Desquitado with a total of 11 points. O 12 points. Guasa has 7. De Pedro has 7. Si Nur Siddiq has 4.
Nur Siddiq serving. Familiar with the underhand set. Blocker still there for Iloilo. Mababantayan niya ng depensa ng D Navigators. A quick from the middle. Great defense from NU. And that will sail long against NU.
In time, I believe that they will be better. We talk about accuracy. Grabe ang kumpiyansang binibigay ni Coach Dante sa kanyang mga young players at very patient. Lalo para kay Mark Arvin Bandola.
From the back row. Good dive from the libero. Back row attack din. Mabibitin para kay Bandola. And that will push us to our first technical timeout.
And for the first time, I believe that they will be behind. When we get to the first technical timeout, Bandola with back-to-back attack miscues, they fall behind by 2 points.
Back at the Paco Arena for your 2023 Spikers Turf Open Conference. My name is Mika Abesamis. Now, Coach John Panes said that most of their errors are internal, under the net, and incomplete blocks. These little things are very prone to disrupting the created game plans. So more than the skills now, they are focused on concentration. Kasi sabi niya, offense na kami, nag-error pa. Dito pumapasok ang pagiging isang tactician coach daw niya. Despite winning their last match against Air Force and their performance here today, he noticed these little things that he would want to fix. Carlo, Coach Ronnie.
It's all about it's all about learning from their first game, be it a win or a loss. Kahit ano pa man yan, there are lessons to be picked up. There are things to improve on.
Coaching never stops. Even when your players are not playing kasi nalagaan mo yung mga bata eh. Parang counselor ang dating mo dyan eh. Psychologist even at some instances.
Ganda ng pagpayong ni De Pedro. Will not be able to score yet. Ito, hindi na over for NU. Another point for Iloilo.
These are consecutive attack errors for National U when that is supposed to be their strength, really. Yung kanilang offensive arsenal. Again, bata pa maglaro, ika nga.
Another service error.
Kanina pa yan, para kay Apolinario, ano? But when he's setting, very precise yung kanyang touch.
And otherwise, rock solid performance.
Oh yes,
aside
no doubt.
from those service errors here and there.
17 excellent sets already for Apolinario.
Back set. Disquitado again.
You see the wrist twist? As if he was going to Guaza at the middle and then suddenly, ayan, oh, tinan mo yung pihit ng kamay. Oh. Eh kumagat na yung middle blocker kay Guaza.
And those are the little things that could really help you out. Disquitado with a good serve. Pero maganda yung quick. Nakabawi naman yung depensa as De Pedro sends it across. Another quick. This time it's effective.
Tagibolos with about 4 points. No one para sa National U in double figures yet. Ang kanilang leading scorer ay si Abanilla na may 6 at si Bandola na may 6. Disquitado meanwhile, first player in double figures with a total of 13.
That is a net touch called against NU.
Ilan na ba si Cordes? 10 points for Cordes.
12-9. 3 puntos na lamang.
I can just imagine what could have been the situation right now kung nakuha ng NU yung unang set.
Yeah.
Kasi pwedeng kanila di ba? Hinahabol sila pero nakahabol din sila dun sa dulo.
Another good serve coming from Guaza. Easy
Ay,
pick up.
sobra.
Oo. Saan pupunta dito ang NU? They need to capitalize on this. Good recovery from Iloilo though.
Too tight.
Yeah.
Too tight. That was an underhand set that was too close to the antenna. Kumbaga nalunod dito ang Builders.
Sipin mo, coach. Chance ball na eh.
Wala na.
Regalo na eh.
Break ball na. Sakit.
Guaza.
One of the biggest thorns laban sa Builders itong si Guaza.
Nursidik with a quick.
Variation of Apolinario, very impressive. And that is one big difference in this matchup. No? May Disquitado, may Cordes, may Nursidik, may Guaza. Yan yung mga pinapaikot niya. Bihira na nga kay De Pedro, di ba?
Tamo, binaba pa niya para saktong-sakto lang yung angat ng bola eh.
Dahil sa husay din ng kanilang depensa, kaya madali sa kanya.
Ang ganda nito mga first ball eh, no?
Dinadala sa kanya.
Back row this time, scoring again for Disquitado.
And these are big-time two-way players. Nakita mo, hindi siya nahihirapan mag-scramble sa posisyon eh. So yung bigay niya sa mga spikers niya, mapa-wing, mapa-sa-likod, saktuhan.
Ngayon lang lalamang ng ganito kalaki.
First time nga eh.
Yep, ang Iloilo.
Sa umpisa kasi kadalasan sila nilalamangan. Pero ito kasi medyo bagsak balikat na.
Good idea from De Pedro, just could not execute it. Konting-konti lang, sabi niya. Sumobra lang ako ng slide. It was right there.
Yes.
It was good. I mean, the idea was correct. That gap, pero yun nga lang. Maybe an inch or so.
Bahagya.
Ito naman, bawi, sabi niya.
Ayan ang gusto mo sa mga setters.
Yeah.
Pababawiin, pananatiliin yung kumpiyansa ng kanyang mga spikers. 6 kalamangan ng Iloilo laban sa National League.
And now the Navigators, Iloilo, taking control of this matchup, 16-10. Usually they have to come from behind to win the sets, but this time around,
in every set,
yep, they get the jump here midway through our third set.
And this is not just a jump, this is a triple jump to stay this much ahead. Diba? Hop, skip, and a jump.
Wanting to make quick work of NU and stay undefeated. And not just undefeated 2-0, undefeated as in wala pang matatalo ni isang set. Yan yung target nila dito as they go for the sweep.
Agree. And then you finally gets one via quick play. Kasi hirap butasan ng floor defense ng ano eh. Iloilo.
Sisipag eh, no? That time around, nakakita sila ng puwang. That's back-to-back points. If you are the Navigators, you can't be too comfy. Kasi kanina, ikaw yung humahabol eh. So the momentum was on your side.
You have to understand that National U now has nothing to lose. Except that service error.
That is
and they lose that serve.
A giveaway for NU. If you're Iloilo, you have to stay aggressive. Team Captain Cordes with the serve. Oh, look at the block. It's there again.
Nursidik has quietly helped out this team a lot.
Yeah.
Defensively, he has been one of the top blockers. Offensively, he has contributed pivotal points to restore a 6-point lead.
Dun pa rin pupunta. Soft touch this time around dahil bothered nga dun sa block. And this one though, block kill for the side of NU.
2 of the last 4 points of National U coming from offensive blocks. And that's what you like from your players. Talking about Coach Dante Linsunurin, na laban lang ng laban.
One-handed. Sobra.
Hahabulin pa ni Nursidik sana eh.
18-14, a 4-point lead for Iloilo.
Numbers para dito kay Ordiales. Deflating. Diffuses that nice rally para sa NU. As Iloilo inches 1 point closer to point number 20.
Like they work so hard to be able to get those points. And then you give up a point on a service error.
And remember, they closed out the second set losing that way.
And this is an attacking error from Abanilla.
Back to a 6-point lead for the Blue Shirts.
(20-14) is the count. A 6-point lead for Iloilo. Nursidik. Service error din para sa kanya. Keeping the comeback hopes of NU somehow alive here in the third set. So the deal now for NU, at least to score 2 points for every one that they'd give up. Kailangan nilang tiyagain. A lot of patience needs to be displayed. Guaza sent back. Will they try again? No, they go to the other side. Disquitado with a tough angle. He pushes it out of bounds. Block touch challenge requested. As we will be having a review here. Dun sa huling swipe. So we take another look at it. And this is a crucial call at this stage. Nahawakan ba? Kahit kaunti lang. Of course, NU hoping na mananatili sa kanila yung 1 point. Now we're ready to take a look at it. The official review. As we're ready to see it here. Oh boy, was there a touch? Konting. Pero mukhang meron. Coach
Daliri.
Ronnie.
Ano ba yan? Hintuturo, hinlalato, palasinsingan.
Oh, yeah.
Palasinsingan,
Konting. But you saw the ring finger move a little bit, signifying contact.
Dealer's Day. Just like that, they're 4 points away from winning this match via sweep. A second straight win that can put them into a tie with Imus Adja Spikers, who won earlier in our first match. Ayun, pasok na para kay Apolinario. Ay, nako. Ako na pareyak.
Yeah.
Kasi
these are frustrating mistakes for NU. And you know that this is mental. Diba? Parang nahihirapan na sila to overcome the adversity right now.
caught in the moment, ika nga.
There's a lot of hesitation coming from the squad. This time though, they're able to score. You know, if for a young team, it's all battling back from situations like this. Diba? Yes, magkakamali ka.
They did.
But how do you elevate yourself after falling down? That's the challenge here. Kaya naman sila nandito di ba? This is for
Kanina naman ang
experience.
challenge sa kanila, paano kumapit sa lamang.
Diskitado, sent up. Cross-court kill, di uubra muna. De Pedro, papalo. Guaza is there to pick it up. And then the quick, nabantayan na. Guardiado ni Tagibolos, si Guaza.
Apolinario defended well. Guasa rejected. NU fighting hard. Last push, ika nga. Para sa National University Archipelago Builders.
Oh, that's just unstoppable.
Pero,
that's a beautiful play.
Pero Diskitado, once again, there to save the day para sa Iloilo. Diagonal point coming from Diskitado puts them 2 points away from winning and sweeping the Builders.
Lalabas si Diskitado, service specialist, si Engay. With a very safe serve. Joust at the net. Rally continues. That falls in. So buhay pa, pumapalag pa itong NU.
No sign of Diskitado. This unit will have to finish off National Youth. We'll try to get a point closer to the Navigators. Down 5.
Good first ball. Here we go with De Pedro. And there's a net touch versus Iloilo.
Lead down to 4. Still no sign of Diskitado.
There was a nudge, slight nudge on the tape. Cordes, the team captain. Oh, chance ball here for the Navigators. Saan sila pupunta? They go to Guaza, but he's met in front by Ordiales.
Still no Diskitado.
Oh, anxious moments at this stage. NU threatening a comeback. They're only down by 3 points now. 23-20. Timeout for the Navigators.
Ano pa rin? One man block lang. Okay lang yun. Adjust ito. One man block lang. Okay? Gandaan na natin yung receive.
Go for last na tayo.
Gandaan natin yung receive. Same pa rin
Same na, okay lang, Jim. Okay lang yun.
Sabi si masabay sa iyo.
Okay, sabayin niyo na sa kanya.
Okay nga, pero patay. Talungan ng tanong pero patay.
Go, tapos.
Uy! Napako lang, okay? Go, go.
Jim, sige. Hey, Navi! Huwag kang respect.
(23-20). The Navigators just looking for 2 more points to seal the deal and get the sweep here in this matchup against NU. Pero itong kupunan ni Coach Dante Alinsonurin, pumapalag, showing some fight, some grit and determination here in the third set. Oh, that's tough. Freezing the server.
Look at the reaction of Coach Dante.
Works again.
His patience. Talagang hahakahangaan mo. Dumidikit na di ba? Dalawa na lang sana.
Still no Disquitado. Guaza serving for the matchup. That's a good one. That's a good one from Bandola to keep them in this conversation.
They save 1 of 4 match points. And Discotado finally gets the light of day once again.
Iloilo, kailangan lang ng isang magandang receive. That was the instruction from their coaches. That's an over-reception from Disquitado. Another chance here for NU. That is out. It's called out. It might be challenged. It might be challenged, so don't wrap things up yet. We'll have another look at it officially, as you have a challenge at the tail end of this third set.
Well, whatever happens in this final decision, you also have to give credits sa National. You will show
Sure.
a lot of big fighting hearts dito sa dulo. Pagkatapos tumrangko, rumemate ng dalawang sets ang Iloilo. Sa unang dalawang sets dito sa third set, baliktad naman. NU fighting back, NU trying to erase what was once a 6-point deficit. But this is set point, rather match point already para sa Iloilo at 24-21.
There's no doubt that this team will only get better, but these are the challenges, these are the things that they'll have to overcome. Out nga naman, that is long. And that will seal the deal. The Navigators Iloilo staying undefeated. So Imus at Iloilo ang nasa taas ng ating standings, both with 2 wins without a defeat.
Talked about a good head start, and this is something that Iloilo and Imus have been able to do after the first 4 play dates.
25-23, 25-20, 25-21. 6 for 6 in terms of set ang The Navigators Iloilo as they win 2 straight to start their campaign.
Check 1.
Okay.
Check 1, 2, 3. Mic test. Hey. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Back at the Paco Arena for your 2023 Spikers Turf Open Conference. My name is Mika Abesamis and I am with the best player of this game na si JM Apolinario. JM, congratulations sa'yo. Alam mo na pag-usapan namin ni Coach John kanina na sabi niya binibigay daw talaga niya ang full trust niya sa'yo as the setter sa court. Ano? At in fact, dahil sobrang confident daw niya sa'yo, minsan daw hindi na niya kailangan mag-coach.
Yung mga sinasabi niya po kasi sa akin sa training, ina-apply ko lang po sa laro namin para po hindi na po magulo, hindi na maraming sinasabi. Yun lang po, ina-apply lang po namin yung tinuturo ni Coach amin. Okay, nakakadalawang panalo na kayo and this one talagang nag-dominate kayo. Ano? Pero para ba sa'yo, ano pa yung mga sa tingin mo kailangan pang ma-improve ng team? Sa tingin ko po ngayon, bago pa lang po, nakadalawang game pa lang po kami. Madami pa po kaming kulang na kailangan namin punan sa training and yung mga kulang namin na sana mapunan namin tapos ayun.
Okay, alam kong may mga gusto kang batiin. Go ahead.
Binabati ko po pala yung pamilya ko, Apolinario family. Si Mama. Hi, Ma. Yung ano yun, Nitsuga Sportswear. Yun sa jersey namin. Thank you. And sa mga sumusuporta po sa Navigators, thank you so much.
Mukhang yung teammates mo, gusto nilang batiin mo rin sila.
Oy! Hey! Yo, bye! Yo, bye! Yo, bye!
Okay, congratulations once again. That was our best player of this game na si JM Apolinario. Balik sa inyo, Carlo and Coach Ronnie.
Party mode ang The Navigators Iloilo as they pick up a 3-0
Iba ang
win.
effect ni Mika Abesamis. Iba?
As you take a look at the highlights of the third set, in the first two sets, the story was the same. No? Lalamang yung NU.
Hahabol ang
Hahabol
Iloilo.
yung Iloilo.
Kakapusin ng National U sa dulo dahil sa attack errors. At lilitaw ang Iloilo sa dulo sa tibay ng kanilang floor defense and the leadership of Apolinario.
But this time around, it was a bit different for Iloilo as it was their side that was able to build the lead sa gitna ng ating third set. As they win this, 25-21. You can see the attack points, 13-9. Kahit na mas marami yung blocks ng NU, mas marami rin yung errors.
Sobra eh. Oo, sobra talaga. And that told heavily. Eventually, it snowballed against them. And even if they were able to fight back in the end, yung simpleng service error lang when they were making a good run, deflated whatever chances that they had in the end game. Lalong-lalo na dun sa third and final set.
Kaya po, 3-0 ang magiging talaan sa laban na to as Iloilo will move up the rankings. Your games on Wednesday dito pa rin po sa Paco Arena, 3 and 5:30 p.m. Army versus Cotabato, tapos BNS.
Cotabato ba yan? Cotabato,
Yeah.
Cotabato
versus VNS versus Vanguard ang ating second game. Samahan niyo po kami dito sa Paco Arena for more of your Spikers Turf Open Conference. Para kay Miss Mika Abesamis, para kay Coach Ronnie Magsanok, ako po si Carlo Pamintuan. We thank you for joining us on One Sports or One Sports Plus, and we will see you again this coming Wednesday for more men's volleyball action.